Hi guys, I'll be talking to you from behind the camera today because I'm going to be doing some primer swatching. We're going to test the primers against each other using some colors that I find really difficult to get good pigmentation out of. Now, the palette I'm using is actually a limited edition from L'Oreal Paris, Project Runway. Get those out. And the color is in a Mystic's Gaze 616. So we have a bright blue that's like a royal blue. We have a purple. We have a deep emerald green. And we have a dark blue that's like a navy midnight color. And I have a lot of trouble getting good pigmentation from these just because their colors, the pigmentation's good, but the colors don't always come out true. So we're going to be using that. And let me just scoot over. I'm going to be testing each of the colors out to pat it on with a stiff brush. This one. I'm going to pat it on, pack it on, instead of dusting, to see which one works better. And the three primers we're going to be testing today are the PIXI Flawless Poreless Primer. And this one says Pore Minimizing Face Primer, Oil-Free and Hydrating. So we're going to be testing that one. We're going to be testing E.L.F's Eyelid Primer, which I have heard so many people been raving about lately, and I had to pick it up for myself just to try it. And then we're also going to be using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the original long-lasting eyeshadow base. So we're going to be trying all of these on my arm, okay? So let's start by swatching these four on my arm with no primer. Okay, let's start with the blue. Pretty good. And let's do this here. Almost no coloration right there. See? It's such a beautiful color, but it's so hard to get to come out. You can barely see it at all. Maybe my light's too bright. Is that better? Now you get shadows in, but it's barely a blue. It's just making my arm look bruised. Okay, now let's try the purple. See if we get any better pigmentation. This is the purple. A little. It's still just a bruised color. There's the purple. You can see it a little bit brighter. Can you see it back here? It's really hard to tell with the way my lighting is set up. Sorry guys, I'm doing this on a snow day and the skies are all cloudy. Got no sun. But there are the colors. And then we're going to do green, which is the next one. And you can kind of see that it's green. Just barely. Oh well. I know the last one has really good pigmentation, so we're not going to bother with that one. But here are our three colors. Green, purple, and blue. Let's try this out. So we have the original colors. So now I'm going to try with the PIXI Flawless Poreless Primer. I'll be putting a little bit of that right here. Just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to be rubbing that in. Hopefully we'll see if these make our colors any brighter, so let's try. Okay, I'm starting off with the blue again. Oh, that's much better. You see that? What is it with my lighting? Try that. Okay, there's my blue. And it is significantly better now, isn't it? You can just see the difference. That's the one I'm doing right now. It's pretty good. Okay, now let's go for the purple. There's the purple. So far the pigmentation is doing much better. You can't quite tell the difference on my camera. That's definitely purple. That's definitely blue. Okay, let's try the green over here. the green is a lot better also. Okay, so that's actually significantly better. You can actually see the colors. It comes out stronger. It does leave my skin, it is moisturizing, like I can physically see where the moisturizer is. You know how you do that sometimes when you moisturize and you can physically see where you haven't moisturized? So these are really pale and they rub off really easy and they're just barely there. It looks like a bruise. But these you can definitely get some pigmentation. So let's try the next set. Okay, now we're going to do it with the E.L.F. Eyelid Primer. And this one comes with a wand. So, interesting application method. I'm just going to kind of rub this down and blend it out with the wand. Try and get as much product on there as I can so that this will be a fair test. Okay. So here's my second one. It does have a light coloration, but it seems to be fading away. You can't really tell that I have anything on my arm right here. That's where I put it, but you can definitely feel that there's something there. Okay, so let's try, this is with the blue. That's a lot brighter. Well, not a lot, that's pretty close to bright. And then here's the purple. Let's do this on camera. It's hard with my own arm and the way I'm sitting. It's a lot brighter. Okay, and here's the green. Wow, this is actually working quite well. I'm surprised. The E.L.F. works better than PIXI. But let's do Urban Decay to really see if there's a big difference between them and if the Urban Decay is worth the money. Okay, I have my Urban Decay right here. This is the first one. This isn't like any of the new ones. This is just a long-lasting. Okay. Sorry if you hear yelling. My parents are trying to talk over all the stuff downstairs, like the TV, and they're cooking. Okay, so this one feels a lot creamier. It kind of blends away. It's not very, it is moisturizing, but not visibly so. Okay, let's start with the blue. Okay, it's actually not too much brighter. The E.L.F. is pretty decent compared to this one. Let's go purple. Let's add a little more. I might not have, might be my fault. There we go. There's the purple. And lastly, the green. And the green's always the hardest to get pigmentation out of. Personally, for me. Yeah. And then compared to the originals, it's actually really good.